Hi, this is Miss Katey, and I'm here to talk to you today about your role in helping your child learn in the virtual school setting. And last video, I talked to you about your first role, which was getting your child prepared and ready to learn. Your second role is supporting them in learning and staying in the game. So that really means giving them any needed feedback, like just reinforcing appropriate behavior, giving them words of encouragement when they're starting to get frustrated, or prompting them to what they need to do. And since it is in the Zoom setting online, to try and do this as discreetly as possible. But this is helpful because when the teacher is teaching, it is more difficult than in the school setting for the teacher to be doing these kinds of things. And so it's always helpful if parents can be prompting the child, or when they see that they are needing words of encouragement, just to quietly give them those words of encouragement. So those can be some helpful things that you can do, as well as if something takes your child away from learning, to help tend to that, to get them back learning. For instance, if they're experiencing challenges with technology, that you can assist them in that area. Or if they have a moment where they get really frustrated and they have a meltdown, that you can be there to comfort them and help them to cope. So maybe having them take some deep breaths, or get up and go for a little walk, take a drink of water, and then get back to learning. Or if they're really distracted, to remove any distractions, or just to kind of give them a signal. Maybe you guys can have a signal to prompt them back. If they're turning off their camera, that you can have them turn their camera back on. For kids who are needing to move, providing those opportunities for them to move, giving them a wiggle seat, or if there's someone who needs to move their hands, giving them something to squish. So that is another way that you can help them stay learning. A lot of kids, it helps them to move to learn, because your vestibular system and your auditory system are closely wired. So while you're listening to something, moving can help you actually integrate it. So if they need that, giving them that opportunity. As well as when they have their breaks and their lunch, making sure that they get something to eat so they're well nourished, making sure they also are hydrated to help them focus, and that they use the bathroom, and very important that they move. Moving is so important to help children focus, and it actually helps learning too. So there's tons of research out on that. So during their recess and during their lunch, there should really be no screen times. They need a break from screens. I know some kids are wanting to chat and catch up with friends, and so maybe during lunchtime, but as much as possible, getting them outdoors and getting them moving so that they can be learning at their best, because it's a long school day. So stay tuned for the last part in helping your child be a virtual learner.